So Melissa and I are getting a little lesson in art.
That's right. I'm excited.
You're already artistic, which is wonderful to see. Christian Aluas is joining us. Masterpiece Art School. This is a school that is about a year old.
Yes.
And you launched everything in Canada. So tell us a little bit more about the school.
Well, I was teaching for quite a lot of years, like 10 years. And then I figured this was the natural next step. And I was also doing a lot of driving from Canada into the city to teach. And I thought, why don't I teach nearby? And I was already doing a lot of private lessons to begin with.
And you have some great courses coming up for kids and adults. So just talk about the courses that you do offer at your school.
Yes, currently I have cartooning for ages 7 to 12. I also have drawing and painting for the same ages 7 to 12. And I have teen classes in illustration and adult classes that are currently drawing and painting, a combination, but sometimes I offer them only as painting.
Now, I'm going to be honest, for me, I can't even draw a straight line, but you're saying there can be an artist in everyone. Everyone has that ability.
Yeah, everybody is an artist, and if you look at very contemporary art, it's not just drawing. You know, it's sculpture. Well, it's not even sculptures, it's installation. There's piles of candy. You ever seen that one?
Yes.
Pile of candy? Yeah. So.
Her husband's a very awesome artist.
I can see it being done.
You might have some extra help, maybe, perhaps?
Well, it's interesting to see here. So take us through what we would be seeing in terms of how a class or what we're seeing here can break down.
Well, this can easily apply to adult interests because I still love superheroes and I love using my imagination. And then when I create characters, I often try to project sometimes what I want to be, like the best of what I want to become. So superheroes are often that, and the page is like often the greatest opportunity to really project what you want in your life and dreams, and just to let your imagination run wild. So so I've really lightly drawn a superhero here, and you guys have sketch pads. If you like, you can copy along. And there's different ways you can dress them up. Now here are 4 basic shapes that you could use to construct it, the character, but I've already created that for you. And when you're creating a man, you usually work with a V, but in a woman, you usually use that
the hourglass.
The hourglass, right?
Okay.
So when you see your sketches, they have like not such a broad chest.
So do you reshape the body and then add the costume, or can you kind of do it both at once? Like, what do you suggest?
I would put it in lightly so you know where the figure is.
Okay.
And then add costumes. Like I put some samples here. You could add capes. You don't have to. There's so many things. For a while in comics in the 80s, there was such a fad for putting utility belts and packs. You know, I mean, comic book people would really recognize this kind of deal.
Right.
They would have these things on the legs, which, you know, I always wondered what they keep inside, and then so they would have these little cargo type things on the legs.
I'm going to put some boots on mine because I like shoes.
Yeah. Well, you can make it more like a Wonder Woman. And there's something neat.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Here, I'm going to just take my ring, right? And then I can just...
There you go. Yeah, you just got your super Leanne.
Yeah, and you can put a logo. You could put your first initial, Leanne or Melissa. And I'm going to put, I don't know. If I put a C, it's going to look like very... I don't know, Captain Canuck or something, you know. But,
Captain Canada, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do this with a leaf coming out of it. So this is an opportunity where you can be creative. Okay. So, and, you know, I put my character in a position where maybe they would be shooting some sort of like bolt, you know, maybe he's got like super cool bracelets or something, and they're powered. It's like a special power. And can you tell by my voice? I used to watch that like Joy of Painting. You know, I got kind of a feeling there.
Well, I did some big lips and some big hair on mine.
Well, see, I haven't quite. I got my outfit little done up there with my double L.
There you go.
But I haven't. That's because I've just really traced everything that you gave me to work with.
That's good. That's the best.
I'll give myself bangs because I haven't quite.
Actually, that's.
I like your hair. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
You know, tracing.
It's like my dream hair, right? Who doesn't want that big flowing locks?
The true art is actually copying things. And
Really?
yes,
Okay.
and the better you are, the more in tune you are with what you see, and the easier you will be able to produce it. That you don't impose your own ideas onto landscapes or people, that you're just purely copying, and that's really where like the spiritual part of art is, where the therapy comes in, and everything wonderful, in my opinion.
I may need some help in the face.
Yeah, I've decided to give myself shades. Masterpiece,
that's a good idea.
masterpieceartschool.ca and masterpieceartschool.ca if you're looking to find more information, especially get involved in some of these classes that are offered for not only the kids but for adults alike. And congratulations once again on the opening of your school.
Thank you.
My superhero totally takes on your
Oh,
superhero.
wow.
Yeah!